So good evening, everyone. Thanks for joining. So let's discuss today for request management or service request management. So there is no difference between request or service request. Okay, it is all together. It's the same name, but service request is a official word or normal word in ITL language. You can also call request. Okay, in short way. Okay, but now coming back, what is service request? Service request is handling user requests for access, info, or services. So we all know that we have a multiple applications in any organization whenever you join in any organization, correct? Suppose you have a Jira, you have a ServiceNow, you have a SharePoint, you have a different applications. To get access to that applications, you cannot raise a incident. Incident is that earlier it was working, now it is not working, correct? Maybe if you have access earlier, you lost access, then you can create an incident, correct? And in case you have access, you had access and you raised again incident one day to fix your access, and again next day again access is removed or access is not there, then what you will do, you will create a problem ticket, correct? Otherwise, if many people are not able to access particular application or particular software, then you would raise problem ticket. Earlier they were able to access, now they are not able to access, correct? So what is change? We all discussed changes. Suppose you need to have some additional capacity is nothing but, so earlier you had a 2 GB RAM in your laptop, now you want to increase 2 more GB or 8 more GB to increase to handle your daily workload, correct? So then you should create a change request and use it. That is what, as a simple word, we can say. Now service request management, as I said, handling request access or information. You need some information, you requesting me, then you need to raise a service request. So you need access to the particular application, you need to raise a service request. You need some service to get from different team. Suppose you are working in server team and you need to have access in ServiceNow to handle server team related tickets, then server team, the guy who want to have access, he will raise a service request. Then it will come to ServiceNow team, where ServiceNow team will be fulfilling. Okay, here we discussed about resolving, correct, issue. Here we are fixing the issue. Here we are resolving incident. Here we are fixing the issue, or identifying root cause. All those things we will be doing on problem management. Here, enabling capacity or fulfilling the changes, whatever changes requested by the business or requester, correct? So now here we are fulfilling the requirement. We are fulfilling the requirement. Always we should talk, whenever we are talking on the service request, we should talk, we are fulfilling the request. Here we are resolving. So mainly these two topics will be there in the entire your ServiceNow or any ITSM tool if you are working. Okay, so more you have to work on these areas only. 60% of work will be in service request management, then rest of the works 40% you will be having it. Okay, so now let's discuss what is this service request. So service request, again, as I said, access, info, any service. Now whenever you go to Amazon, correct, Amazon, this is your Amazon site, correct? So you, suppose I want laptop, so I'm just searching my laptop, I'm trying to add to cart. That means I'm trying to take some service from Amazon by buying the laptop. If I want to buy the laptop, first I should add it to add to cart. That means you are availing that service. You are requesting that I need a laptop, and then you will pay the money and get that. Correct? In IT area, in our IT area is nothing but, if you it is in ServiceNow, you no need to pay the money, but the same way it will work. The same way how this add to cart, and then they will be packing you, then they will be distributing you, and they will be sending to your logistics nothing but courier, then they will be delivering it, correct? So end to end tasks, who will be doing this end to end task? It is not only me or you, correct? So when you add to cart, okay, you are requesting something that I need this laptop, right? After this, behind the story, behind this entire life cycle, like you are adding into card, then you are purchasing, then they will verify your payment received or not. Then after your payment received, there is one guy who will verify and confirm payment received. Then there is one more guy behind the story who will pack this device. Then one more guy will take to courier, where he will, suppose it is in Bangalore, he will put in the courier in Bangalore. Then that courier guy will bring from Bangalore to your city. Then once you receive into your city, the other guy will take your laptop and give it to your hand over it to you as a delivery, correct? These all tasks, how do they will be able to track it? Okay, this is the entire life cycle of service request management. First, you are ordering, then you are verifying that payment is received or not. Then there will be a who will be packing that particular device, and who will be putting in the courier vehicle. Then the courier vehicle will go to the courier station. After that, courier will take to your hometown. Okay, then the one more guy will take that laptop and give it to you. This is the entire life cycle of delivery of one of the asset which you requested in Amazon. The similar way, okay, in ServiceNow also, okay, there is a set of activities will be performed different individuals, like suppose you are requesting access, correct? First, if you are requesting access, you will be creating a request. Once your request is created, what will happen? Then there will be a guy who will provide your access. Then there will be one guy who will verify your access is uh, provided and you would be able to access. Then he would be closing the request, correct? The similar way, there are multiple things which you can ask in IT, correct? So what is the multiple things you can ask? You can ask laptop, you can ask mouse, you can ask MS Office, you can ask application access, you can ask some reports to generate, how many tickets I have created, correct? And you can ask how many tickets are created last 1 year. Okay, these all things, it's a request. Suppose I was sitting in office today, so somebody suddenly came to me that he asked me, can you give me all my tickets last 3 years, correct? What should I ask? I will ask, can you create a request for me? I will provide this information, right? The other guy came and asked me, can you create one catalog item for me? Okay, what is catalog item? Again, this is a catalog item. If you talk in the pure language of layman language, which who's not in IT, this laptop, okay, this laptop is a catalog item. You are adding to cart, correct? So how many you want quantity you are looking. Then once you click quantity, then you are going to cart, correct? You are reviewing yourself that this is the information, is it correct, what I need it, okay? Then proceed to buy. So in ServiceNow, where you can submit in IT, but here we are buying because we have to pay one more step, correct? We have to pay the amount, so we have one more step called buy. So once that is done, then they will start packing, they will start delivering, they will start couriering, all those things, they will do it. So hence, these all steps cannot be performed one guy. So this is created a service catalog. Okay. Now let's go to our theoretical. Okay. So what is service request? Request management in ServiceNow. User requests goods or services like software access, laptop, VPN via catalog item. These requests are then managed, approved, fulfilled, and tracked using workflow. So let's talk one by one, correct? So what is this software? If I ask software to install, correct? So what they have to do it? Suppose I am requesting MS Office to be installed. MS Office to install my system. So why do I need this approval, somebody's approval, correct? Suppose let's take an example. When you need a money, what you will do in your home? Guys, can you please help me to understand? When you need a money, what you will do? You'll ask your father or mother, correct? So suppose if you need 100 rupees, so what you will do? You will ask your mother. Why? Because she can manage this budget with her hand cash, correct? So if you want 10,000, you will ask your father because this is a higher budget, correct? Higher amount, a higher budget. So each one will have their own capacity. What is that? Their own capacity. Okay. Each one will have their own capacity. Suppose suddenly you went and you ask your father, can you give me 100K, 1 lakh rupees? Okay. So what he will do, he will not be able to adjust immediately, right? He can adjust 10,000 immediately. Your mother can adjust 100 rupees. But in case if you ask more than this, there is a certain process which you have to follow, correct? You should ask 10 days before, correct? And you should keep application for your father that I need this much amount, okay? And also you should give a reason for why all those things, correct? So now the certain way in ServiceNow also, suppose MS Office is not a free software. So when I open my just now this Word, it asks license. We all know, right? It asks license. So if I want to buy a license, so I need to spend 750 rupees, 750 per month. So that means 750 into 12 months. I need to, if I want to buy for 1 year, 750 into 12, right? Some X amount, it will happen. Now to that, any organization, if you go to any organization, suppose you joined X, Y, Z, XYZ organization, correct? So you requested MS Office to install in your laptop. So what will happen? So it will go to software asset manager. In any organization, there will be a one guy who manages software assets. Okay, software asset manager. First level, first line manager, line manager or reporting manager. Okay, so the next software asset manager, then finance manager. Okay, suppose you joined in one organization, you requested, you need to install MS Office in your laptop. This is the flow. It will go first. You will submit request, correct? You will submit your request, then it will go for your line manager approval. Okay, then it will line manager or reporting manager approval, then software manager approval, then finance manager approval, then license will be allocated to your ID. Then end user team will come and install this software. So I hope you guys are getting till here. You got it or no? Yes. Anjaya,
Yes.
Jilani, Raja, Rafi, sorry, Abdul.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir. Understood.
Yes, sir.
Arti, are you getting?
Yes, sir.
Sorry, your voice is very less.
Yes.
Okay. See, whenever you submit a ticket as a request that my system MS Office to be installed, so what it will happen? This is the first step. Then it has to approve your manager. Okay. Then once your manager approved, then there will be a software manager who manages all software licenses. Okay. He has to approve that if you have a stock. Okay. So what they will do is they will buy 100 licenses. Let's take example today. I messaged you all, correct, that I'm starting my own office. I'm recruiting some 20 people, correct? Now immediately what I will do is I will have to purchase 20 email IDs, correct? So whoever is joining, for all of them I have to give 20 email IDs, and also I have to give MS Office in their laptops, correct? So my organization is small, so I am managing everything end to end. If it is a bigger organizations, so there you have a line manager whom you are reporting, okay, daily whatever work you are doing. Then there is one guy who manages all your licenses, this email ID licenses, MS Office licenses, or multiple software licenses, correct? So he will be managing. He has to approve that I have a license, I can give it to the so and so Jilani. Jilani requested, he has to get this email ID as well as MS Office, and maybe I can say Jira access. Okay, so this is all. He will keep the stock. Who? Software asset manager will keep the stock with him, buying whenever new user or new employee join in any organization. He would be approving that Jilani should be getting this license, email ID, MS Office, and Jira access. Right? But you would be raising a request, then manager will approve, then software asset manager will approve that licenses can be assigned to these people. Then finance manager will approve that yes, this person, whoever is submitted, is eligible to get that license, because this all will cost 4,000 rupees, 4,000 per year, per annum. Okay, so that is how he would be approving, finance manager, and you would be putting. See, if you ask me, in my home, what I will do is I will calculate how much I'm spending for each one of them. The similar way, in any organization, so they will also calculate how much for each employee we are spending. Okay, irrespective of software license, irrespective of laptop, irrespective of facilities like bus transport, access ID, all those things, they will calculate and they will put it yearly. This much is your cost. Now, this is the typical workflow of MS Office installation, or you would be submitting a request, line manager approve, software asset manager approve, finance manager approve. Then license will be allocated by asset team who manages this complete inventory. Which inventory? The license inventory, correct? So this guy will be allocated and assigned to your ID that this is the license is allocated to you, correct? Then end user team will come and install the software. End user team or maybe service desk team can connect with you and install the software on your laptop, right? So this is the complete workflow. And see, if you create one ticket, how do these multiple people are working, right? So suppose this guy will tell, no, without ticket I will not work, because at the end of the day your manager will ask how many tickets you worked, correct? So now each individual should get one ticket or one task to provide or allocate license to install software on your laptop. So this is the tasks. What is this? These two steps are work. I'm segregating, guys. Okay, these all approvals, correct? This one tasks. This is a request. Maybe I will put some color. Okay. So for any request, okay, there will be a three sets of actions. Three sets of actions. What is that? Three sets of actions. One is you are submitting a request, then there will be approvals, then there will be a fulfillment. So this is called fulfillment. This is called approval phase. This is called submission of your ticket. Okay. So these three phases will be there for any kind of a request. Okay. Now this is called in ServiceNow. In ServiceNow, request, or we can say REQ. I can put different color because it will not be visible for you guys. Okay, I'll put this one. This area I can call request, or starts with your number starts with REQ 100101. Okay, this is the, when you submit you would be getting immediately request number, that this is the request I have submitted for getting installed MS Office in my system. Okay, then there will be approvals. Okay, this approvals requested item it is called, and also it starts with RITM 0010010, a different number. Okay, it should not be the same number of this one. This one is same number. It is a different numbers will be generated for this request. This is your request. This is your requested item. Okay, then this is catalog task /SCTASK 0010010 something. Okay. So whenever you submit a request, immediately what will happen? This request will create. For this request, there will be one RITM, immediately it will create. Okay. Then once this all approvals are done, then you will get task created for license allocation for your ID and installing software in your laptop. These all are fulfilling your request. So the others, they are just here approving your request. Okay, based on different criterias. Okay, they are approving. We'll discuss one by one different criterias. I will give you at least 10-15 catalog items we will have to build in entire our next 10 days classes. Okay, so this is your request. I hope till here you don't have any doubt. If you are not understanding, please let me know, I can help you. And I have a classification also here in the below, what is RITM. If you see here, visual hierarchy also I have created. Request first. One request can have multiple RITM. One RITM can have multiple SC tasks. So suppose this is one ticket, under this RITM 1, RITM 2. Okay. Under RITM 1, SC task 1, SC task 2. Under RITM 2, SC task 3. Okay. So this is how the one ticket can create multiple. Again, I will explain here. What is this SC? The table called request table SC underscore request. You should become a familiar from today onwards. If I ask you what is request table SC underscore request, you should be able to tell. Okay. This contains whole request. Whole request means, suppose you are asking one laptop, you are asking software to be installed, you are asking email ID to be created, you are asking Jira's access. These all things, one request number will be there, but multiple RITMs will be there. Okay, for each and every request. Suppose you have a laptop request, you have a VPN request, you have a software request, all will have a different RITMs. Okay, we will see how it is going to be, but just understand theoretically, then we will see how it will be in the system. Okay, when you request, one request will be generated for whole request, and if you are requesting multiple line items, requested item, RITM means, what is this RITM? Requested item. This is request is straight away request. RITM means requested item. SC task means catalog task or SC task you can call. Okay. So this is how our hierarchy of request. Okay. Now if you see here, one request will be created. In the request, general information like requester. Requester means who's requesting, correct? And date. Okay. Then you will be having pending, closed, etc. Okay. Only one person submission, no matter how many items you ordered. So one request will be there. How many items you order, it will be one request. Okay. See, it is not a daily basis. Same request will be there. If you are creating one day at one time for multiple line items, that I need a laptop, I need a VPN, I need a software installation, for that time one request will be created. In case if you are creating today one request, tomorrow one request, then it will be two different requests will be created. Sorry. Okay. So as I explained you, there will be a approval, fulfillment, everything will be captured in RITM level. Okay. And SC task will be assigned group, either network team, service desk, server team, hardware team, software team, whomever that particular ticket has to be assigned based on your workflow. We will discuss what is the workflow also. Okay. So task will be assigned and they will fulfill your requirement, like installing software. I told you, provisioning VPN, delivering laptop. Okay. So then how do that will work? Based on the flow or workflow. Okay. So we will create flow and workflow tomorrow and after tomorrow. We will discuss step by step how to take it forward. Now, what is the request format? This will be request format REQ001 and request for laptop and software. One request can be done multiple items, correct? Laptop and software. So RITM, order a laptop. It's a one request. Access to Jira. It's a individual, correct? Request item can be individual. This is one request. Will have a two different RITMs. So one RITM will have a multiple SC tasks. Okay. So assign to laptop for inventory, create a Jira account creation. Okay. So there are multiple tasks will be created. We will see how it is going to work it out. Now we discussed this one, correct? Table request is SC_, request table. Okay. And record prefix will be always REQ. Request item RITM, SC_REQ_item is a request item. I'm telling you guys, you have to by heart this one. These three things you have to by heart and keep it in your memory always. Okay. Catalog task, SC task, SC_task. You should have it. Okay. So some of the key differences, like what is REQ? Whole request contains REQ. We discussed, correct? Each item will have a RITM. SC task, the task will be assigned to fulfill the items. So created when form is submitted for each catalog item via workflow, this SC task will be created. Assign REQ will not be assigned to anyone. This will also be assigned to none of them. This will be assigned to group. As we saw in incident, there are multiple assignment groups. Same groups will be used for assigning this SC tasks. Okay. But RITMs will be assigned to approvals. In case of, we discussed about line manager approval, finance manager approval, software asset manager approval. Okay. Then status, whenever you close all the tasks, all RITMs, first if you close all the tasks, automatically your RITM will be closed, then your request will be closed automatically. So when you are creating ticket, it will go like this. When you are closing, it will come like this workflow to close whole your SC task close, RITM will close, RITM close, REQ will get closed. In case you are canceling that, you requested something and in between you find that I don't require this software, then you can go ahead and cancel it. So automatically this will get cancelled. Okay. That is how it is going to happen. Can we have approvals for each and everything? This is, we can do it, but this is the best way to do RITM level approval. And SC task, it is just for fulfillment. You will be using SC task. So I hope till here you understood. If you confirm, then I will go to system and explain how this is going to work for you. I will just brief you, but tomorrow onwards we will work and in between in detail. Hello team. Today more theory, I think, correct?
Yes. Yes, sir.
Suppose let's go to here. I ordered one laptop. Now I will add maybe dining table. Okay. I'll add dining table. So if you go to your this is my request. This whole, okay. whole request will be, this is my request, one request will be there for dining table and laptop. Okay, then once I submit, dining table will have a RITM separate and laptop will have a different RITM, correct? So once these requests are created, once that finance guy approved that I received money from the purchaser, okay, what he will do, he will create a task. He will not create, system will create a task that please deliver this one to a courier, okay, this task. Then the courier guy will put it to your city, this is one task. Then the other guy will deliver to you, correct? There will be 3 tasks or 4 tasks will be created for laptop delivering. For your furniture dining table delivery also, there will be 3 tasks will be generated. One guy will pack, the other guy will put it in the courier, the other guy will deliver it. So this is called your RITMs. Okay. The order contains one sofa, sorry, one dining table, one laptop. This is a laptop. This is a dining table. Okay, in between lot of other tasks or other activities to perform, there are multiple people, they will have their own task, which is a catalog task. This whole request will have one request for me, that this is the purchase order or whatever may be, correct? So one order will be there, that is a order number. Your Amazon, it is order number. It is in our service now, it is a REQ. Again, this numbers also we can change it. As I told you, there is a way, correct? We can go ahead and change that numbering as you required. This is all done by your service now. Okay. Little bit they customized this your Amazon or your a lot of other sites like Flipkart. Yes, guys. Do you understood till here?
Yeah, understood. Now, for example, if we want to skip RATM, can we skip that? Like once approved, direct REQ task can be created. Like that, can we skip RATM?
Sorry, I didn't get you.
Like if for approvals, direct if REQ can be directly approved to create the task, can we skip RITM number in the module?
Yeah, see again, I told you, right? There will be a. So first example I told you, your mother, it is a pre-approved. If you ask your mother 100 rupees, she will not ask any question, correct? She will not ask a 100 rupees only, take it, correct? But if you ask 10,000, what will happen? There will be approval that she has to call your father and get, okay, whether I can give her 10,000 or not. Okay. So those all things will be there in the process. Some of them can be skipped your approvals. Some of them can be asked your approvals. This is important. So if you don't have approval, what will happen? Immediately REQ, RITM, SCTASK will create immediately. Okay. If you have approval, what will happen? Your REQ will create and RITM will create. Once it is approved in all levels, then it will go for a SCTASK creation. You can ask one more question. You might have immediate question. Sir, if I want to configure in between approval, yes, once SCTASK is created, again you want to ask some approval. Okay, yes, those scenarios, suppose what will happen is, we discussed one example just now. You requested the license or you requested some access, correct? So suppose Jilani asking, can I get ServiceNow access for a of his usage. So what will happen is once he submit a request, line manager will approve. Then ServiceNow application owner will approve. Once it is approved these two levels, then it might come to ServiceNow administrator saying that, can you check whether we can provide access to him or not as a task. Okay, it's kind of a feasibility check which I am doing it, whether I can give access to him or not, whether it will work on his laptop or not. Correct. So these all things I am checking. The task will create for me, I will check and I will confirm yes it will work. Then once task is created, then it will go for a finance manager approval to approve it. So those scenarios also can be created. It is not only that first you create REQ, then RITM. Once all approvals are done, then SCTASK. So most of the workflows, what will happen? First you will submit a request, then you will be asking all approvals, then you will be creating a SC tasks or catalog tasks. But there are some requirements. Some teams might ask you, I will create one task, then I will ask approval whether he has to approve or not. Correct. So those all scenarios will be there in live scenarios where we can see it.